Okay, so let's do the wand now. The wand is the last one. So I've been sorted into Gryffindor. I've got the Black Mare Patronus, and now we are taking part in visiting Ollivanders for my wand. So take part in our official wand ceremony. Finding your wand is a rite of passage, sorry, it's really small, for all young wizards and witches. So what are you waiting for? Discover yours now in the Harry Potter Fan Club online wand experience. Find your wand. Let's do it. Okay. It's not timed or anything. That's good. First of all, would you describe yourself as average height, tall, or short? I always say short, but I'm definitely like average. I'm average. Do I appear tall with all the shoes that I wear? So I guess average height. And your eyes: dark brown, black, hazel, blue, green, blue, blue, gray, gray, green, brown, other. Can I just go with straight up brown? Yeah, let's go straight up brown. What was the day on which you were born? An even or an odd number? I'm actually on an odd number because I'm on the 29th. So, do you most pride yourself on your determination, imagination, resilience, intelligence, kindness, optimism, or originality? God, there are so many. So many. Okay. What do I pride myself on? I don't know. Originality, determination, imagination, or kindness. I guess those four. Essentially, now I just have to weed them out. Your Patronus is a Thestral? That's pretty cool, though. I love that we all kind of got different Patronuses. It really kind of makes it feel like really special and unique, you know? I think if I could do it again, though, I don't know if I would have gone with glow. But kindness. Now that would be for you, or is that what you think I should select? I don't know what I pride myself mostly on. That's really difficult. I feel like it's all of those things, right? That make us who we are. I don't remember my wand or if I even did the wand quiz. You should do it now. Imagination for me. Yeah. I am always really in my head. I'm always imagining things, so. I mean, none of them are wrong. But, yeah, let's go with imagination, Joshua. Let's do it. Imagination for you. Amanda thinks it as well. Okay. Guess it's clearly the right decision. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach across. Why does this keep like doing that? It's trippy. You reach a crossroads. Okay. Does that make sense? Thanks, Joshua, for the sub on YouTube. Welcome to the community. Do you continue left towards the sea, right towards the castle, ahead towards the forest? Kind of want to say left towards the sea. Your wand is a hawthorn. I'm going to say the sea. Do you most fear fire, darkness, isolation, heights, or small spaces? I mean, let's go with small spaces. Because I'm not afraid of fire or isolation or heights. Darkness if there's spiders around, but small spaces is crazy. In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? A silver dagger, golden key, ornate mirror, dusty bottle, black glove, glittering jewel, or bound scroll? Ooh. I don't know. Ooh. I feel like either a golden key, ornate mirror, or bound scroll. I don't think I want anything else. The dagger. Oh my god. Maybe I'll go with. Yeah, I'll go with the mirror. And okay, I wasn't expecting this. I have cypress wood, dragon core, 11.5 inches, and slightly springy and flexible. Okay. Cypress wands are associated with nobility. The great medieval wand maker, oh god, Ollivander wrote that he was always honored to match a cypress wand, for he knew he was meeting a witch or wizard who would die a heroic death. I'm a hero. God, what is that gonna be? Oh geez. Fortunately, in these less bloodthirsty times, the possessors of the cypress wands are rarely called upon to lay down their lives, though doubtless many of them would do so if required. Wands of cypress find their soulmates amongst the brave, the bold, and the self-sacrificing. Those who are unafraid to confront the shadows in their own, to confront the shadows in their own, I think they meant to say on their own, and others' natures. Okay, apparently I'm needed. The wand chooses the wizard. That's true. Always chooses. So characters and their wands. We could actually do some reading on... Actually, Voldemort's is probably the one that I know... I don't want to say the least about, but I think, like... we know it shares the same core as Harry, right? The same phoenix feather, which actually came from Fawkes, which was Dumbledore's pet, right? His phoenix. So both Harry and Tom had the same core. And they were the only two wands ever made like that. So that was, a pretty big deal in terms of their story for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to... I don't know if it's going to say really much more. I figured it would. Tom Riddle and Harry Potter were unique in that their wand shared not just the same wand core, but feathers from the same phoenix. So the core and the phoenix. Okay, so essentially they're the same. Now, why did Voldemort's look so different from Harry's? Well, the more Horcruxes he made, the more times he split his soul, essentially his wand started to peel. Now, there was a YouTube video, and maybe that'll be a nice thing for us to watch and that kind of thing, to just kind of, have a little bit more story kind of attached to it. But there is it's a fan-made one, but it's extremely well done. It's been a long time, and I can't remember if it was in French. Obviously, it'll be subtitled so everyone can understand, but I'm trying to remember if it was in French or not. But there are some really good fan-made ones that show a little bit more into how Voldemort's wand did what it did. Hermione Granger's wand was made of vine wood, hence why when you look at the pattern, this is Hermione's wand, but this is the one I use. Essentially, it has all these sort of beautiful designs all over it, And if you guys noticed in the earlier movies, they actually don't have Hermione using this wand until later. But essentially, that's why her wand kind of looks like it has vines sort of crawling up it. A vine wood and possessed a dragon heartstring core. Owners of the Vinewood wand are nearly always those who seek a greater purpose, according to Mr. Ollivander. And then, of course, Albus Dumbledore's the twinkle-eyed Hogwarts headmaster and powerful wizard held the much sought-after Elder Wand for a time. Now, really, what was his wand before that? That's what I would really like to know. But, yeah. I don't really know much, I guess, about Dumbledore's before he got the Elder Wand. How do Death Eaters freshen their breath? With Dementos? Oh my gosh. Some cheesy HP jokes. Sven, bring it freaking on. Bring it on. I need them right now. It's perfect. It's perfect. Why is Mad-Eye Moody such a bad professor? Because he can't control his pupils. Oh my god. That's cheesy. That's very cheesy. Well, the wand wood was different, right? Voldemort's was you, and I think Harry's was Holly. Yeah, but they had the same core. That is kind of confusing when you think about it, Tabitha. Is it just me, or are there a few mistakes that we've been kind of encountering? Learn more about wand woods. Learn more about wand cores. Okay, let's do cores first. Three main wand cores by Ollivander are taken from his own nose. Okay. So we have unicorn, dragon, and phoenix. So unicorn hair generally produces the most consistent magic and is least subject to fluctuations and blockages. Wands with unicorn cores are generally the most difficult to turn to the dark arts. Was Draco's unicorn, though? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was. His dad's was Dragon Heartstring. I remember that. So Lucius Malfoy. They're the most faithful of wands and usually remain strongly attached to their first owner, irrespective of whether he or she was an accomplished witch or wizard. Minor disadvantages of the unicorn hair are that they do not make the most powerful wands, although the wand would may compensate, and that they are prone to melancholy if seriously mishandled, meaning that the hair may die and need replacing. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Draco's was unicorn. Okay, so typically, because wands can be one, right? So that's where the whole thing with Harry ended up being the owner of the Elder Wand, because Draco disarmed Dumbledore, and then Harry disarmed Draco. And then, so technically both wands at the time that were loyal to Draco weren't anymore. And I guess Draco's being unicorn hair. Which would have made sense why it didn't die, right, on Draco, was because it was loyal, but it was on, a certain side, right? So it wasn't obviously seriously mishandled. So, I don't know, it's just interesting. So, yeah, Draco did have unicorn, okay. Dragon. As a rule, Dragon Heartstring produces wands with the most power, and which are capable of the most flamboyant spells. So maybe this is why Voldemort went after Lucius Malfoy's wand, was because it did have the Dragon Heartstring core. Huh. Okay, okay. Dragon wands tend to learn more quickly than other types. While they can change allegiance if won from their original masters, they always bond strongly with the current owner. The dragon wand tends to be easiest to turn to the dark arts, though it will not incline that way of its own accord. It is also the most prone to three cores to act. Sorry. It is also the most prone of the three cores to accidents, being somewhat temperamental. And the phoenix, which is the rarest, the phoenix feathers are capable of the greatest range of magic, though they may take longer than their I can't even read today. Wow. Take longer than either the unicorn or the dragon cores to reveal this. They show the most initiative, sometimes acting of their own accord, a quality that many witches and wizards dislike. So they act of their own accord, which is something that kind of happened between between Voldemort and Harry. Okay. Phoenix feather wands are always the pickiest when it comes to potential owners, for the creature from which they are taken is one of the most independent and detached in the world. These wands are the hardest to tame and to personalize, and their allegiance is usually hard won. So yeah, you basically can't change that. All right, so there's some other wand cores that you could use is like Kelpie hairs. Fleur de la Cour, she had Avila hair in hers. So like that was pretty interesting. Yeah. What else did they say here? Yeah, I guess, but typically Ollivander didn't like play around with any of that kind of stuff. But other wand makers definitely did, for sure. Okay, and then the last one here was in terms of wood. So this is where I'm kind of interested because mine was cypress, which is pretty crazy. There's a lot of woods. As you can see, alder, English oak, fir, hawthorn, hazel, holly. So cypress is the one that I got. So cypress wands are associated with nobility, which I think we read about earlier, actually. Once I find other soulmates amongst the brave, the bold, self-sacrificing. That's right. So that was what Ollivander really prided. I thought it was going to be a different description. Okay, but it wasn't. It was the same. So I had a dragon core. So actually, in terms of the cores, guys, since I had I guess I had dragon. Holy shoot! Why am I just kind of like acknowledging that right now? I guess I did take a break like right after I found out. So they definitely hold the most power. Ha ha ha. See, I told you. Did I see what yours was? Silver lime wood, dragon core, 12.5 inches, and bendy flexible. So you got the dragon core like me, but what about the sliver lime wood? Okay, let's go down and actually do a little look on this. Oh, the silver lime wood. This is unusual and a highly attractive wand wood, which was greatly in vogue in the 19th century. Demands outstripped supply. Wow. The reasons for these wands' desirability lay not only in their unusually handsome appearance, but also because they had a reputation for performing best for seers and those skilled in legitimacy. Wow. Mysterious arts both, which consequently gave the possessor a silver lime wand considerable status. So, in other words, yours would go for a lot of money on the black market. We all must steal the wand. When demand was at its height, wand maker Arturo claimed that the association between silver lime was a falsehood circulated by the merchants like Ollivander. My own grandfather? What the frig? Who have overstocked their workshops with silver lime and in hope to lift their surplus. Wow. The wand maker, nobody, the seer or not, was surprised when he went out of business. Wow. He's an ignoramus. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. What else did anybody get here? Larchwood? God, never even heard of that. Strong, durable, warm in color. It's attractive and powerful wandwood and has a reputation for instilling courage and confidence in its user, ensuring that the demand has always outstripped supply. Oh, another one that's going to go for a little bit on the black market there, eh? Tabitha, look at that. How does Harry Potter get rid of a rash with quit itch? I have to say I've heard that one before. Wow. Blackthorn wood. Okay, let's have a look at the blackthorn. Blackthorn's pretty common though. A true match for a beech wand. Or sorry, that's beech. We're looking at blackthorn, sorry. A very unusual... Oh, that's unusual. Okay. And it has a reputation of being in the best suitor for a warrior. Wow. It does not mean you're going to practice the dark arts. But blackthorn wands are often found amongst ores. No freaking way. That is so cool. Loyal and faithful, a servant. Okay, so essentially loyal, and they typically belong to ores. That's pretty amazing. All right. Anybody else got any other wood here? English oak. Okay, let's have a look at English oak. A wand for good times and bad. This is a friend as loyal as the wizard who deserves it. Wands of English oak demand partners of strength, courage, and fidelity. Wow. It is said that Merlin's wand was an English oak. And though his grave has never been found, so this cannot be proven. But I guess that's sort of the rumor that surrounds that for sure. Why can't Harry Potter tell the difference between his potions pot and his best friend? They're both called Ron. Oh my god. Honestly, Sven, I wouldn't have got that had you not spelt it out in your second text thing with the capital RON at the end. I wouldn't have made the click. Oh my god. Your partner got an alder. That was one of the top ones. Unyielding wood. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like this is like something? That's what they said about Bellatrix's. Stubborn or obstinate, and often helpful, considerate, and most likable. Okay. They're best served. Seems a desire of nature, not precisely to his own. Not okay. So this is actually really interesting. So this particular wood is best suited for non-verbal spell work and has a reputation of suitable for most advanced witches and wizards. Wow, that's pretty great. That is pretty great. At first, unyielding. I just remember what Ollivander said when he took Bellatrix's wand, and he was like, "It's unyielding." This was the wand that belonged to Bellatrix Lestrange. Treated carefully. Okay, this one is my favorite. How do wizards read PDFs? With a Adobe. Oh my gosh. They're so good. I got a joke for you, Seffi. Why can't you play hide and seek with Pokemon? The answer is they always peek at you.
Pikachu.
That's hilarious. Okay, you know what, Seth? That redeemed your humor back. I was starting to think I was never gonna hear a good joke from you again. Okay, so I think that's pretty good on the woods. This, though, was published in 2015, originally on Pottermore. This has been around for a while. Wow, there's so many different woods, and it's crazy to think that Ollivander only used, like, a few, essentially. Wow. Okay, so Gryffindor, Black Mare Patronus, and I have a Cypress wand with a dragon core. All right. I like it.